Hello everyone, welcome to another video. This is featuring a journal made from a recycled book cover that I have gutted all the pages from. A lot of downloads of Tutankhamun's Ancient Egypt and also some modern Egyptian stuff. The corners are Tim Holtz corners, and I've got 4 of those on this gorgeous journal. This is actually a fabric cover, and because I've glued it down fairly heavily, the lovely gold color of the material has actually taken on a lot of the glue. So you can see the original color in these lighter pieces here, but the glue has made it sort of get a little bit discolored. But I like that. To me it looks funky, if I can use that word. It's gorgeous. I love it. There are 3 signatures in this gorgeous book, and there would be 60 pages, 20 pages in each signature, so times that by 4 and you've got a lot of writing pages in there. So let's go through it and have a look. I ran out of coloured ink, so I used black and white to print this introductory page. Now it's got the letter. I think it was Nick the Booksmith wrote this out originally. I've altered it. It's just a little note to the new owner from the bookkeeper, and it explains about the journal and what's in it and what they could possibly use it for. So each signature starts off with a full colour page, and I think I'm going to try and get it up this way a little bit. No, that's not going to work properly. No, sorry. I'm going to have to stay that away. Sorry, I'm fiddling around with my tripod. I apologise. Okay, might see that. Yeah, not bad. Okay, every page, 99% of the pages have all been shadowed by using 2 types of Tim Holtz glue and also some lovely wax around the edge on each page to make it look like it's a gilded book. If you noticed when I held the book up on the side, every page looks golden, and I liked that, so I thought this is going to be a very special journal. It's taken me approximately a month and a half to finish it. It is a labour of love, and I absolutely adore it. I've used a lot of my scraps of stickers, things from in between borders and other bits and pieces that have been left on the sheets. I've used a lot of those. The signature fronts have all got some kindy glitz or some glitter or something or other on them, and regrettably, without realising it, it bleeds through. So I've had to put some lined paper on the back of that sheet to camouflage some of the kindy glitz that's come through. It's still okay to write on. It's not going to interrupt the writing process at all. I've downloaded a lot of coloured photos and a lot of black and white photos as well to go all the way through this journal. Now I'm not going to do a lot of talking. I'll do a little bit, but not much. I just want you to enjoy it. The serviette that was originally white, I coloured the pretty side in gold wax. Journaling card, an altered clip. It's not going to work that way. Tracing paper. Apart from the blank papers, all of the other papers are from vintage books. I had some old books from 1990. I had a couple of books from the 1970s. The tracing paper came from the 1970s one. The exercise books and the graph sheets are all from the 1990s. Folds out. Now when I was gilding the edges of the pages, I was using old book pages, and also when I was doing the colouring on the edges, I used these as working sheets. I'd have them underneath, and as you can see, they're very well coloured, and I thought, would it be such a shame to waste them, so I've turned them into little booklets or little envelopes with some note paper in, so that the lady who's receiving this book can have some extra bits and pieces to play with. held on by this little clip. Love the sound of that tracing paper. I hope you can see all of this, or as much of it as possible. Dark spot. Journaling card there. It's plain on the back, no lines. Another little journaling card there with an envelope there. Graph paper and altered clips. I've put these altered clips all the way through. There's a couple of journaling cards there. Journaling card and a clip. Postage stamps. I printed some of those off the internet as well. A little pouch to put some things into. The shoes actually hold the card in place. So that was something just a little bit different that I decided to do. And then there's the envelope as well with the replica of a coin on it. And that's the end of the first signature. This music sheet came to me via a friend when she found out I was after music sheets. She said, I've got one of those at home, those books, you can have it. When I opened up the front cover of the book, imagine my surprise when I saw it had been gifted to a lady in 1920. That makes this music sheet 100 years old. Kind of special, and quite coincidentally, Cleopatra's Nile. So I was a little hesitant to pull it apart, but when I went further into the book, the leaves were just falling out in my fingers, so I thought, okay, I can dismantle this now because it's already falling apart. I didn't feel too guilty. Now this mesh has a funny little story to it. When I looked at the sticker sheet, I saw it had little squares, and I thought, what on earth could you use all those little squares for? But then when I lifted it up, it had this gorgeous mesh, and I thought, that's what I'm going to use that for. The little squares can stay put. This is a little notebook using some very vintage papers. Look at the colour of that. It's an old writing pad that I dismantled. The colour is just gorgeous in comparison to the newer stuff. It's just wonderful. I love, 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 love using vintage papers. A little envelope. Now I put the money in here, and I put white on the back of it. Well, I left it white actually because it only printed on one side. But I thought that would make a nice little spot for some journaling. Put onto a book page with another note replica there. Some jewellery. The opposite sheet of the music. Another envelope. Belly band with homemade stamps and a large bookmark to show you where you are in the book. More music. Love the feel of that. It's strong paper, but it's just got that old feel to it. If you can tell the difference between the new paper and the old paper, it's rather wonderful. There's another tuck spot in there, another envelope. That one's a little pouch to put things into. This is a little book. And that's a big tuck spot. I thought somebody might like to put some cards in it or something like that, a larger piece of paper or something. And that is the end of the second signature. On to the last one now. It's a little notepad. Just turned it over their side and stapled it down with a few sheets of paper. Just something different. And that's just a little card that can be used as well. That opens out. Tuck spot. Another tuck spot. Another music sheet from the same 100-year-old book. An envelope, some money and an altered clip. Another tuck spot. Envelope, an altered clip. More of that beautiful music sheet. And a tuck spot. And that is the last page. And as you saw the cover before, the back of it is plain, and the front of it I've just enlarged a little print of Tutankhamun, and I've put some Kindi or some kids fun foam underneath it just to give it a little bit of texture. So, and that's that journal done. 3 signatures. I've also coloured the cord that I used. I went over it with a little bit of the wax, buffed it off and then glued it so that it's nice and strong. It's not going to move anywhere, so the book won't be falling apart in a hurry. But that's that beautiful journal. I do thank you so very much for watching it with me. I'll just move that down so you can actually see it. Sorry about that. Okay, live life to the fullest, folks, and enjoy. Catch up with you next time. Bye for now.